Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining the Watertown Municipal Band in beautiful Riverside Park for the second concert of the 2026 season. My name is Robert Stocks. I serve the city of Watertown, and I'm an honorary member of the Municipal Band this summer. We're delighted to share the stage tonight with the Lebanon Band and look forward to celebrating 250 years of freedom for our country. To open, please rise as you are able and remove your hats to join in singing our national anthem with the Watertown Municipal Band under the direction of Mrs. Teresa Yankee Astriker.
Good evening and welcome once again. We open tonight's concert with the Florentiner March by Julius Huchik, the celebrated Czech composer best known for Entry of the Gladiators. The march begins with a brilliant bugle fanfare before launching into a lively melody of repeated notes that has often been imagined as a spirited Florentine signorina chattering away while her gentleman friend from Berlin manages only the occasional two-note jawohl in reply. Originally titled La Rosa de Toscana, the march was later renamed the Florentiner March, reportedly for political reasons that shifted its tribute from the entire region of Tuscany to its capital city of Florence. We hope you enjoy the Florentiner March. Our next selection is Mansions of the Lord, with music by Nick Glennie Smith and lyrics by Randall Wallace. Written for the 2002 film We Were Soldiers, this moving hymn honors those who gave their lives in military service and offers a message of peace, remembrance, and hope. Its poignant melody later reached an even wider audience when it was featured during the National Memorial Service for President Ronald Reagan in Washington, D.C. Please join us as we present Mansions of the Lord. Kaleidoscope, arranged by Paul Lavender. This playful medley brings together memorable themes from classic animated cartoons, capturing the fun, humor, and energy that have delighted audiences for generations. Whether you're hearing these tunes for the first time or rediscovering old favorites, you're sure to recognize a few familiar melodies along the way. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Cartoon Kaleidoscope. Thanks to Don Neverman for being our Fred Flintstone. The band did not know that was going to happen, so I think you saw the surprise on their faces as well. So let's hear it for Don. Our next selection is Frank Kelly's beautiful setting of a beloved American folk song, Shenandoah. With its rich harmonies and transparent textures, Kelly transforms this familiar melody into a work of quiet reflection, punctuated by moments of sweeping power and grandeur. His expressive arrangement captures both the timeless beauty of the original song and the sense of hope, longing, and noble spirit it has represented for generations. This is Shenandoah. thank you once again for joining us tonight. We appreciate your support of live music here in Watertown. We hope you'll consider stopping by tomorrow out at Lebanon Fireman's Park at 7:30 p.m., where we will once again get to share the stage with our neighbors, the Lebanon Band, who you will have the pleasure of hearing after our final piece. Remember, Lebanon serves great food during their concerts, so it's definitely worth the trip out there. And we have new music tomorrow, and I think you guys do too, right? Yep, brand new show tomorrow. Thank you to Kathy Fortledge for helping coordinate tonight and tomorrow. And we hope to see you right back here Tuesday, July 28th, 2 weeks from today, for our Watertown Municipal Band final concert. Our final selection this evening is the March of the Belgian Paratroopers, composed by Belgian musician Pierre Lemans near the end of World War II. This spirited European-style march was written to honor the courage and determination of Belgium's paratroopers, combining a memorable singable melody with an energetic marching pulse. We hope you enjoy the uplifting and vibrant march of the Belgian paratroopers.
We are excited to be with you, sharing the stage with the Watertown Municipal Band. Thank you to both band boards for continuing this joint venture for a fourth year. I had to look that up. I'm like, wow, 4 years already. We are under the direction of Mr. Dave Fensky. I am Kathy Fortledge and will be your MC for our half of the program. Tonight we are going to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday with some patriotic music. We are going to honor our first president, George Washington, with our first two numbers. Up first is the Washington Monument by John Wasson. This stately march reminds us of the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C., located between the U.S. Capitol and the Lincoln Memorial. As the first president, Washington's superb leadership set the standard for each president that had succeeded him. The Washington Monument towers above the city that bears his name, serving as an awe-inspiring reminder of George Washington's greatness. The monument, like the man, stands in no one's shadow. How many of you have visited the Washington Monument? Wow, me too. It's a very impressive structure. Here is the Washington Monument March by John Wasson. Wasn't that a catchy march? Our next Washington song is George Washington's Birthday by C.L. Barnhouse, arranged by Andy Clark. We know that George Washington's birthday is in February, but we decided to play this song now in celebration of America's 250th birthday. We also don't play concerts in February. Enjoy this delightful ragtime piece, which blends historic reverence and lighthearted fun. George Washington's Birthday by C.L. Barnhouse, arranged by Andy Clark. We're leaving George Washington and the Revolutionary War and jumping to the Civil War. Our next song, American Spectacular, arranged by Rob Ryman, showcases several Civil War patriotic songs. The opening features brief snippets from several well-known tunes. You need to listen closely to hear all of them. Then the song moves into the Battle Cry of Freedom, When Johnny Comes Marching Home, a moving rendition of Shenandoah, and ends with the Star Spangled Banner. Enjoy American Spectacular by Rob Ryman. 250th birthday. This next melody uses the bugle call taps at both the beginning and the end of the song. Taps originated during the Civil War as the Lights Out song and later became known as the concluding part of a military funeral. The tender ballad, Tenting on the Old Campground, provides lyric contrast before the piece closes with the rousing spiritual Free at Last. Here is Civil War Echoes, arranged by Robert Longfield. Wasn't that a neat song with taps playing throughout the song? Our next arrangement, Within These Hallowed Walls by James Swearingen, is a stirring arrangement of beloved Americana hymns. Listen to the glorious setting of Amazing Grace and the Battle Hymn of the Republic. I will be narrating our nation's history throughout the song. Here is the beautiful Within These Hallowed Walls by James Swearingen. In 1776, patriots created a document that would forever define who we are as Americans. Here in part is what they wrote. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Civil War marked a new era in the struggle for freedom, and a nation mourned for those who sacrificed their lives. Listen to the words of Abraham Lincoln, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. In 1961, John F. Kennedy proclaimed, "Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to survival of liberty. This much we pledge, and more." When one thinks of patriotic marches, what comes to the front of the list? Of course, Stars and Stripes Forever by John Philip Sousa. What other summertime program patriotic song is there? Sousa actually wrote this song on Christmas Day in 1896 on the White Line's Teutonic on his way home from a vacation in Europe. He wrote this after he learned of the death of David Blakely, the manager of the Sousa Band, and composed this march in his memory. He composed the march in his head and committed the notes to paper on arrival in the United States. Isn't that amazing? Composing an entire march in his head and then transcribing it later. He was an amazing composer. Stars and Stripes was first performed at the Philadelphia Academy of Music on May 14, 1897. By 1987, not till 1987, Act of U.S. Congress, it became the official national march of the United States of America. Enjoy Stars and Stripes Forever by John Philip Sousa, featuring our own Betty Brown on flute. Piccolo, I was corrected. Let's give another round of applause to Betty. I don't know how she does it. Thank you again to Teresa Yankee A. Stryker and the Watertown Municipal Band for sharing the stage with us tonight. It was a fun night, a bit toasty, but hey, there's no storms, right? How are the bugs? Are they okay? They're up here. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed it and stayed coolish. You can follow us on Facebook, Lebanon Band, or the Friends of Lebanon page for updates. Our next concert, as Teresa said before, is tomorrow, Wednesday, July 5th at 7:30. We start a little later, out at Lebanon Fireman's Park with the Watertown Band again joining us. And because it's hot, there's ice cream. St. Peter's is having ice cream in the park tomorrow from 6:30 to 8:30. And we will also have our famous band burgers, so come hungry. And then we will play for the Lebanon Firemen's Picnic and with the church service at 10 a.m. and our concert at 12:30, and that is July 26th, I believe. I didn't put the date down. And then we will also entertain the residents of Marquardt Village on Wednesday, July 29th at 6:30. And our final concert of the summer is August 12th at 7:30 back in Lebanon. We're going to close out the concert with our traditional Lebanon band ending, the patriotic God Bless America by Irving Berlin. Please join us in singing the second verse. We will then conclude with our final number, our traditional March Jubiloso. Thank you for coming, and thank you again to the Watertown Municipal Band and Teresa Yankee, a striker, for letting us come and play here in Watertown. Don't forget, tomorrow night, repeat concert, new music. Same groups, new music, 7:30 in Lebanon, Fireman's Park. If you don't know how to get there, just take 4th Street. You'll get there eventually.